Welcome everyone, this is Honest Restart, and this time we're going to be talking about this Nintendo Direct mini partner showcase that happened, and what it may mean for a full Nintendo Direct that was supposedly coming this week that now may not be coming this week. Now before we jump into things, I want to quickly talk about my social media here. There's a Twitter page, a Discord community, a Patreon page, and a Twitch channel. If you're interested in any of that, check it all out. It is linked in the description below. Now, if you haven't noticed yet, this is going to be more of a quicker video. I just got the news of the partner showcase because it came out this morning and I have to go into work, so I took a quick shower and I didn't really have any time to set anything up, so there's no camera, nothing like that. We're just going to be telling you guys exactly what's going on here, or talking about what's going on here, because we don't know what's going on here. That's kind of the big point here. So, a lot of industry insiders were saying that something would be coming this Friday. And today's Wednesday. It's totally possible that 2 days from now, we will get something. But it's not looking like that right now. Some of these people are suggesting that this is the news that's coming for this week, and whatever we would have been getting will be coming later down the road. Now, this rumor started really catching a lot of fire when Jeff Grubb came out and said it during the VentureBeat podcast. He said there would be something coming on August 28th, a Friday. And from that point, everyone started talking about this, sharing this out from different media outlets and all of that stuff. But soon after, Jeff Grubb came out and said that maybe it won't be the Nintendo Direct with the Nintendo news we've all been waiting for, that we might have to wait a few more weeks. He was clear about that even if this week we don't get the Direct we've been hoping for, that a few weeks from now, by mid-September, we will be seeing that kind of news. We will be getting the Nintendo announcements. So at this stage, some of you may not want to believe really anything because we haven't gotten the big Nintendo news we've been waiting for all year. Totally get it. It's just kind of been a little frustrating because I have been wanting to see Nintendo news like, you know, about Zelda and Mario and other cool things, and we haven't gotten that yet. But what we did get was interesting in my opinion, and I'll explain. This partner showcase, which isn't a mini by the way, anyone saying that they predicted a mini this week and they were right, no, they're wrong. A partner showcase is a mini partner showcase which has nothing to do with Nintendo games. A mini actually suggests that there will be Nintendo announcements, like first-party announcements. A partner showcase is just third-party stuff. And this partner showcase is third-party stuff, and nothing even really that major this time around. We didn't have any sort of big trailers like the Shin Megami Tensei 5 from last time, but I'll say that this one is overall a little bit better because there was a lot more announcements, and some of those announcements were things that were coming out this week. Now, what's really interesting about this to me is that if you take a look at all of these games, while none of them really stood out to me personally, all of these games seem like the kind of games you would see during a big Nintendo Direct in conjunction with the big third-party announcements and the big mid-first-party announcements. So, this kind of goes back to a theory I had when we saw the first partner showcase. It's possible that Nintendo has been reassessing the Nintendo Direct, considering that we haven't gotten one in over a year, the full one at least. That makes sense. And maybe they're using these partner showcases to showcase their partner games, their third-party games, at least like some of these smaller stuff, and they'll save the Nintendo Direct for the bigger first-party stuff. If this is the case, then that would suggest that we're getting this partner showcase first, as we have, and then not too long from now, maybe not 2 days from now, but maybe a few weeks from now, or hopefully less, we get a Nintendo Direct or some sort of presentation talking about the first-party stuff, the Marios, the Zeldas, and beyond. I think that makes sense. If you take a look at the different indie showcases we've been getting, there's been a trend where if we get an indie showcase, a week or two afterwards, we get some sort of Nintendo Direct. So we had the Indie World Showcase last week. We were thinking that about 9 or 10 days afterwards we'd see a Nintendo Direct, which would be this Friday. That's what the rumor is for. Not looking like it's going to be the case right now. We'll see. But maybe a few weeks from now we still get it. But what may be happening instead is that we get the Indie Showcase. We talk about all the indie games. Now we're getting the Partner Showcase. They're talking about all the smaller third-party stuff. And maybe, not too long from now, maybe about a week or 2 weeks from now, slightly longer, we'll see, we get a Nintendo Direct that showcases the first-party games and maybe some big third-party games as well. That's what I think could be happening. Maybe. It's also a possibility, though, as some people have been suggesting, that maybe we won't be seeing a big Nintendo Direct for a long time, and maybe all we're going to be getting are these partner showcases to slowly talk about third-party stuff all throughout the year, And what will happen is we'll get like these Twitter trailer announcements randomly, like the Pikmin 3 Deluxe one or the Paper Mario one. Maybe a month or so from now, we get an announcement for the Mario remasters to come out this November. Maybe that's the case. And actually, on the note of the Mario remasters, if we don't get an Nintendo Direct this week, at that point I'm going to say that it doesn't seem like the Mario remasters would be coming out in September. Because I don't think you could just do it a couple weeks beforehand. That just seems a little unlikely to me. But we'll see what happens. It's strange. This is a weird year where expectations are, well, what expectations? They've been thrown completely out the window this year. But hey, at least we're getting some stuff pretty consistently from Nintendo. Last week we got the Indie Showcase, and I thought it was pretty good. And then this week we got the Partner Showcase, which didn't have anything super amazing to me, but a couple little things I'm somewhat interested in. And then hopefully, not too long from now, we get the big news from Nintendo. Their first-party games, their second-party games, or what have you. Their big third-party stuff. We'll see. But anyways, everyone, those are my thoughts on this matter. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below, and I'll see you all really soon. Take care. Bye.